Hare Krishna. What is Dharma? It is explained in the scriptures, Dharmam tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam. Dharma means those instructions, those guidelines given by the Supreme Lord Himself. That is called Dharma. Supreme Lord is Lord Krishna. He has given His directions in the Vedas through His incarnation as Vyasadeva. And when Krishna appeared 5000 years ago, He gave a brief explanation of Dharma in His teachings to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. Elaborate explanation, more detailed explanation of Bhagavad Gita is given in Srimad Bhagavatam by Vyasadeva, who is the literary incarnation of Lord Krishna. We see so many societies, so many groups who claim that their teachings are correct. So how do we understand which group is teaching properly the correct message of God? Supreme Lord is Krishna. Whatever Krishna has spoken, that has to be accepted as truth. Arjuna says in Bhagavad Gita, Param Brahma Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Shashvatam Divyam Adidevam Ajam Vibhum. Arjuna accepts Krishna as Param Brahma, the Supreme Lord, Param Dhama, the Supreme Abode, the Supreme Rest of all living beings, Pavitram, the supremely purest person, and the Almighty Lord. So one may think that Arjuna was a friend of Krishna, cousin of Krishna, so he is glorifying Krishna. Arjuna says, I am accepting you as supreme not because you are my cousin brother and I love you. All great sages have accepted you as the supreme. Ahustvam rishayas sarve devarshir naradas tatha asito devalo vyasaha swayam chaiva bravishime. Arjuna says that great exalted sages who are experts in spiritual science like Narada, Asita, Devala, Vyasa, all of them have accepted you as the Supreme Lord, and you yourself have declared that you are the Supreme, and I have seen all your extraordinary activities. Therefore, I accept you as the Supreme Lord. So the Supreme Lord is Krishna. He has demonstrated that He is Supreme when He appeared 5000 years ago. And in the Vedic scriptures, it is accepted that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Lord Brahma says in the Brahma Samhita, Ishvaraha Paramaha Krishnaha. Among all Ishvaras, Krishna is the Supreme. Satchidananda Vigraha. Krishna is not an ordinary human being. He is Satchidananda Vigraha. He is fully eternal, full of knowledge and bliss. Anadi, for Him there is no beginning, but He is Adi. He is the beginning of everything. Anadir Adir Govindaha Sarva Karana Karanam. He is the cause of everything. So this is the complete definition of God. And Lord Shiva, He also confirms in Padma Purana, Aradhananam Sarvesham Vishnur Aradhanam Param. Among different varieties of worship, worshipping the Supreme Lord Vishnu is the topmost, is the best. Tasmat Parataram Devi Tadiyanam Samarchanam. Even better than worshipping Vishnu is worshipping Vishnu's pure devotees. The Lord loves His devotees. Therefore, if we please His devotees, we can please the Supreme Lord Krishna. So, Krishna is the Supreme, and His teachings are there in the Vedas, in the Puranas, in the Upanishads, and Gita Upanishad. Bhagavad Gita is the essence of all Upanishads. So, teachings of Lord Krishna is Dharma. If we follow teachings of Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, then we can say that I am following religion. Krishna says in the conclusion of Bhagavad Gita, Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi satyam te pratijane priyosi. He says to Arjuna, Matmanaha, always think of me in your mind. Bhava madbhakto, become my devotee. Madhyaji, worship me. Mam namaskuru, offer your respects unto me. By practicing this, you will come back to me. I promise you this because I love you. Krishna says next, Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. Abandon all varieties of religion which are made by you. In this human society, different groups have made their own concocted ideas of God, ideas of religion. Krishna says, abandon all of that. Real religion is to surrender to me. Sarva dharman parityajya maam ekam sharanam raja. Krishna has clearly told, maam ekam sharanam raja, just surrender to me alone, I am the supreme. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma shucha. I will deliver you from all sinful reactions, do not fear. So Krishna can award liberation to everyone. He can deliver us from all the reactions of our sin because He is Supreme Lord. And the purpose of religion is to connect us to the Supreme Lord. The purpose of religion is to teach us who is God, to teach us how to love God, to teach us how to return back to God. So all these things are explained in the Bhagavad Gita in a very simple way. Krishna says, Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti upahritam ashnami prayatatmana. If one offers me with love and devotion, one leaf, one flower, one fruit or little water, I accept it because it is offered to me with devotion. So offering Krishna even an insignificant thing such as a leaf, a flower or a fruit or little water, that is more than enough to please Krishna. The main thing is to recognize that I am tiny part of Krishna. Krishna is the supreme. He is my master. He is my maintainer. He is my protector. So accepting this basic understanding that Krishna is the supreme and I am His eternal servant, that is the fundamental understanding of religion. So anyone who teaches this fundamental understanding that Krishna is the supreme Lord and all of us are His servants, that is true religion. Any other understanding other than this basic understanding that Krishna is supreme and we are all His servants, if anyone teaches something different, we can immediately conclude that he is actually not teaching true religion. There is some selfish motive behind it. There is some misunderstanding. There is some concoction, some deviation from the true religion. So religion means words given by God, rules given by the Supreme Lord Krishna, and Krishna has clearly told that you think of me, you worship me, you become my devotee, surrender to me. So this is true religion. Any understanding other than this is actually not true religion. So it is very simple to understand. Any group which teaches that Krishna is the Supreme Lord, we have to become pure devotees of Krishna, and then if they teach how to serve Krishna as given in the scriptures like the Bhagavad Gita, then we can understand that they are actually teaching true religion, and the teacher, the guru, should be coming in the parampara from Krishna. Krishna is teaching this knowledge in 4 paramparas in this material world. He has 4 disciples, Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Mother Lakshmi and the 4 Kumaras, Sanaka, Sanatana, Sanandana and Sanaka. So Krishna is teaching this knowledge to these 4 initially, and these 4 disciples of Krishna have their groups, their disciplic succession. Brahma taught this knowledge to his son Narada Muni. Narada Muni taught it to his disciple Veda Vyasa. Veda Vyasa taught it to Madhvacharya. So in that parampara, Krishna again appeared as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he taught to his disciples, the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavana. So in that parampara is His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is the founder Acharya of ISKCON. So Srila Prabhupada has taught the same message which Krishna had taught in the beginning through his books. So this is called Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. And the message coming from Lord Shiva is called Rudra Sampradaya. The message coming from Mother Lakshmi is called Sri Sampradaya. The message coming from the 4 Kumaras is called Kumara Sampradaya. So the teacher who teaches about religion should be in one of these 4 paramparas. Then we can understand that we are getting the true understanding of religion. Otherwise, it's all deviation. Hare Krishna.